Hi, I'm Charles Strong III of Strong Counseling Solutions LLC. We offer on-site counseling in Grand, Louisiana, and board-approved online counseling throughout the state of Louisiana. So today we're going to talk about how culture impacts how we think and feel through a couple of experiments. There's a 1996 study by Cohen, Baldwin, and Schwartz that led to the paper Insult, Aggression, and the Southern Culture of Honor, an Experimental Ethnography. And this one's pretty neat. University of Michigan students born and raised or who had lived 6 more years in northern United States, and those who were born and raised or lived 6 more years in the southern United States were taken to comprise different groups. Now these groups were given a questionnaire and blood and saliva samples were taken. Then the non-control group squeezed down a hallway past an actor who bumped into them and called them an asshole. They then delivered the questionnaire, another blood and saliva sample was taken, and they were asked to complete an essay. Now in this essay, they're presented a situation where the participant is a character at a party, and the character's fiancée Jill complained that even though another partygoer, Larry, knew she was engaged, Larry kept hitting on her. The character soon after observed Larry hitting on Jill again, and they were asked to complete the essay in any way they see fit. Now the non-control Southerners who were bumped into largely completed the essay with aggressive content, and the second blood and saliva samples also revealed higher levels of testosterone and stress in these subjects. The experimenters noted that Southerners, both control who hadn't been bumped into, and non-control appeared more polite at the start, but the non-control group's chemical and behavioral changes after the hallway incident were drastic. Hazel Rose Markus, a psychologist who wrote Clash, 8 Cultural Conflicts That Make Us Who We Are, talked about how a different cultural impact comes into play. She talked about differences in the United States of middle class, who are college educated, for this example, versus working class, non-college educated. She said that working class likely has a boss and you have to pay attention to others, whereas there is often greater autonomy with middle class, and therefore choice is more prevalent and important to these people. And she talked about how when you're buying a new car, the next day the friend to whom you've shown the car buys the same car. So in this sort of situation, what she's found is that middle class people were typically upset because the friend ruined the novelty. You know, they were more individual, they're more unique, they did it on their own, that was their sort of thing. And that was ruined when the friend bought that same car. But the working class, they felt more validated by the friend's purchase. They felt more backed up and more unified, more belonging by that incident. She talked about a study, and after the study, the participants were offered a pen, or they were allowed to look in a drawer and choose a different pen. Now, Dr. Marcus said that the middle class people wanted to look for a different pen, and she said this is because they often get choices and get to express themselves. In the middle class context, everything guides you to thinking that your behaviors are a choice. So there's a lot of freedom and a lot of individuality in that. But she said the working class participants thanked the experimenters up front, and they took the offered pen. And she felt that this is because they don't often get as many choices in general. But when they do, these choices typically have heavily negative consequences. So you can see how through these 2 examples, location, where we either are born and raised or spend a large amount of our time, and education can impact how we think and feel. So that's our talk for today. Hope you found something interesting in it, or something that you can apply in your own life to make gains in whichever areas you're looking for a little more growth. If you'd like to learn more about our services, visit us at strongcounselingsolutions.com, and you can reach out to us at 504-356-2908. Thank you, and be well. See you next time.